Eric, what's going on? Let's introduce yourself and then just tell us a little bit about what your experience is seeing this in for the first time.
What's going on, guys? My name's Eric. Recently moved to Las Vegas about 2 months ago. I've known John from Instagram, definitely a cool guy, but first impression is like, holy wow, this is a very big truck. You know, I've seen pictures compared to other Teslas. You know, I have the Model 3 and it's a lot bigger. It's definitely fun to see people's reactions in Vegas when John's driving on the strip. But overall, can't wait to try this thing out.
And you're going to be getting those reactions when you're driving, so.
I am. I can't wait because when I first saw it, I was like, ooh, this
yeah.
huge.
Are you a truck guy, or like what's your truck experience, if any?
I don't have trucks. I've only had SUVs, got a family.
Of course.
Never driven something like this, so super stoked. Appreciate the opportunity to drive this drone.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being a part of the Tesla community. We'll put his information in the description. Make sure to give him a follow on Instagram. But thank you again for your time.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Let's drive the future. Let's go. All right, so this is the very first time Eric is driving, so put your foot on the brake, as you probably saw, and then literally just swipe up. Okay. You're good to go. So the one trippy thing is that you can't see out the back. It's right here.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, so let's go.
I get a whole lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. Wow. Yeah, this feels good. It responds so like...
Yeah.
Good. That's my first impression.
Yeah, so the reality is that this truck it has steer-by-wire and four-wheel steering.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
Super responsive, huh?
Yeah. Maybe we'll just turn left here.
Yeah. Feel free to just take it as long as you want to go. Just get a full steering.
Yeah, we'll hit the strip for sure, but yeah, it's a trip. So I have a yoke in my Model 3, aftermarket one, of course, but first impression is like literally the slightest turn this truck pulls, and it's amazing. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. How does this even riding? Like, you just been in it a couple of minutes. I assume you've also driven in the Model S's and X's. Like, yeah. How is it riding so far?
The first thing I've noticed is I'm a lot higher.
Yep.
You know, maybe I'm just used to riding in a lower Model 3, you know, with air suspension, but first impression is like, wow, like even that Model Y that's over there at the stoplight, I feel like I'm higher than that. So, you know, I have friends that have Model X's, Model Y's, and yeah, I feel like I'm in a monster truck. A very quiet one.
Yeah, so I did this for the first time. I put it in full extract mode, which is essentially what you put it in for when you go off-roading. Okay. And it goes an additional 16 to 17 inches.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it raises?
Yes. It's got an air suspension on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I go down on my air suspension, you go up.
Exactly.
That's intense.
Dude, punch it, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that feels good.
So unfortunately, this isn't the Cyber Beast.
Okay.
Which is 0 to 60 in 2.6. This is 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, but...
Okay. Well, this feels a lot quicker than my car, I'll say that.
Because you have a Model 3, right?
I have a Model 3. It's a 2020. It's a standard range. You know, but with all the aftermarket stuff and the wheels, you know, it definitely slows it down. So definitely drive on chill mode a lot. But no, this thing picks up like crazy. It's insane. Yeah. So if you've never driven one of these, or the updated ones, Model S, Model X, I definitely suggest doing it because this is a lot of fun.
How is it also driving, you know, you said you drove SUVs.
Yeah.
So how is this like comparing? Like, do you feel, I mean, obviously maybe it's been a minute since you've been in an SUV with your Model 3 and stuff, but how is it feeling like compared to that?
So this is a lot smoother. You know, and I always tell people, you know, with air suspension, it's like driving on pillows. And this, I don't feel bumps. It's super smooth. I feel super safe in this thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm untouchable right now on the road.
Invincible.
Yeah, literally. Invincible with a lot of attention on us because, you know, from what I recall, I haven't seen a Cybertruck in Vegas on the strip, near the strip, I live in Summerlin. I mean, it's definitely getting a lot of attention, so which is great. This is what's coming for the future. So it's definitely exciting, that's for sure.
It seems like it's crazy also too how natural you already are with that steering wheel.
Yeah.
Like,
so
it's like a go-kart almost.
I will. So when I first got my yoke installed on my car, when I put it on, it definitely was an adjustment. But you almost feel like if you pull back, you're gonna take off. It's like a big plane or something. But this truck definitely is not gonna take off, and it's definitely a lot of fun. So
they joke it's a boat.
Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, no, I mean, overall though, we're just casually rolling, and it's super quiet.
No big deal, right on the Las Vegas Strip.
No big deal at all. Super smooth. First impression when you're outside, you're like, wow, that's a really wide truck. I'm driving perfectly normal, and feel like I'm not even gonna like go into another lane. So if you're curious if this is too wide or it might be too big to drive, I mean, I don't feel that at all. So yeah, it's fun, that's for sure.
Driving under the Bellagio sign. So you've driven a lot of SUVs, you're driving a Model 3. Would you consider buying this truck? If, let's say, money wasn't an issue?
I would. Something I haven't mentioned, I actually, my wife has a Bronco. So cool. It's a sport, but aftermarket wheels, big tires. It's the Badlands edition. We have a lot of fun in it, but with that being said, you can feel everything when you're driving, and this is night and day. I mean, this is definitely a lot smoother, and it's a ton of fun to drive. I mean, just the fact that we're casually driving on a Wednesday night through Las Vegas in a Cybertruck. I didn't think I was going to be doing this today, so.
Well, dude, I found out it was your birthday.
Yeah.
After the fact, I wish I could say, but so thank you for taking time the day before. Thank you to your family for giving up your precious time, man.
Yeah. No, I told my wife, I was like, hey, I got a buddy coming from NorCal. And she's like, oh, definitely don't pass that up. So it's always cool to have support from the fam, because who knows when the next time I would be able to do this. So.
Yeah, exactly, man. So what has also too been, tell us a little bit about your experience with the Cybertruck. So, it was announced 4 years ago. Like, when you first saw it, right, so the insane thing is this is the most viral product probably ever to launch, and most polarizing probably vehicle ever. But what was your initial thoughts? Like, and then has that changed over time?
Honestly, when I saw the design, my best friend actually has an order in, awesome. And she's super excited. I'm super excited for her. But when I first saw this announced and where you were able to see it, I thought for sure it would have been like super backdated, getting pushed, delayed, and to actually see these trucks coming out, I've seen them on the trailers,
and you're driving it,
and it's reality. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm driving a Cybertruck that I thought would have been years till they come out with them. It's amazing. So
yeah, I think when I saw it, the way at the delivery event, if you saw the reveal, it was pretty wild. I mean, you have fire just like poofing out of the air, and then it's just like he literally just brings a stainless steel box onto the stage. And at first, honestly, I think I was just cheering because I was just excited, but then it was like, it took me a minute to get used to it.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%. This is not, you see trucks every day going down the freeway on the streets. The design of this alone, it's a truck, but it's like, it's so futuristic. Like, even when we were shooting footage earlier, about 10 minutes ago, we had people coming up to you and saying, what is this?
Yes.
And you're like, oh, it's a Tesla Cybertruck. And they're like, what? You know, like I was explaining to John, you know, people over on the East Coast probably have never seen these. They might not know what they are. But over on the West Coast, Bay Area, being that I'm from there, you know, this is just almost normal, right?
Yeah.
So,
especially in the Bay Area. So I was, to be frank with you, my truck actually was delayed by about probably 10 days just because the LA rains and some other stuff that was going on.
yeah.
But you're not turning heads like you are here.
Oh, yeah.
Vegas is just, I mean, honestly, I wasn't expecting this. We already had this trip planned. I didn't plan this just because I wanted to bring the truck here, but I got family in town, and so it's just, but I've never seen anything like this. And I'll be honest, you know, you're big into the showroom. You know, you'd go to a lot of the shows and stuff. I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that type of attention. I mean, obviously I have a cool wrap on my Model X, but
yeah.
it's nothing like this.
Yeah, you know, all the guys in Rune, you know, all have crazy modifications. I mean, if as you know, like you're with Tesla owners, you know, and you guys have modified stuff, but then you look at a crew like Rune,
yeah, it's wild,
where it's ruining our bank account. That's what we're all about. And wild stuff. And you know, you got like guys like Rex, AJ over on the East Coast. You got people in SoCal. You know, even here in Vegas, we're building our chapter. It's just you sometimes get you get attention, right? You get questions. Hey, this is a Tesla. Hey, it's on air suspension. I didn't know you could do that. But driving this is a whole different story.
Yeah, we might even, let's see if we can like people's just like, what is this thing?
Oh yeah, look at it.
I mean,
wow.
look at that. It's just, people are like, what? See, we might even look at this. People so
there it is.
There you go.
There it is.
So
firsthand, and I came all the way at the beginning of this trip. So let's see what happens. But yeah, I mean, people are not used to something that looks so different. I mean, the reactions are quite entertaining.
So one thing I want you to pause. So it's funny, right? So we were driving here, and just for the audience, you can see this, literally this can, right? So this is the advertisement, it looks like, for the Super Bowl, and they're not turning as many heads as we are.
Nope.
So that's paid advertising right there, literally paid advertising. And Tesla just goes out and makes the Cybertruck, and here we are.
Yeah, and I mean, look at it. That's so awesome.
That motherfucker is dope, bro. I had to watch a whole YouTube video on that motherfucker just so I can know what it's about.
I hope, I don't know if people can hear that because we have the mics on, but that lady was saying that is dope. I can't believe that thing is actually on the road.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is real life, guys.
Yeah, you know, for us, like, that are heavily involved with the Tesla community, we see a lot of different modifications. We have to, you know, we get Tesla, honestly, in the community, we get hate, a lot of hate, especially aftermarket car shows. But this is the first time not only turning heads, but people are like, man, that thing is cool. And it's pretty cool.
So what is since you go to a lot of shows, you're even part of
Cali Creamy.
Cali. We'll make sure to put them in the description as well. So you're running car shows.
Yeah, supporting. Helping out at the car shows and stuff. Yeah,
exactly. So how is this attention at the car show versus this type of attention? If it's different at all.
You know, the thing is at car shows, you know, like one of my main things is checking the cars in. Spectators, when they come in, they're coming to see amazing builds.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these owners, a lot of our friends, they've spent a lot of time crafting what they want in their build. And so you expect the reactions. You expect people to say, hey, that's a really cool thing. It's not as animated as this type of reaction where people see a Cybertruck and they're genuinely like shocked, one, that we're driving it and that they're seeing it in person. And the other thing is they've never seen something like this. You know, you see GTRs, you see imported cars from Japan, Germany, like Euro, everything, right? This is so futuristic that people, it's a shock. People aren't used to seeing it.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. I mean, like, you know, we've had at the Tesla takeover, we've had amazing cars come through, yours being one of them, and it's truly inspiring to see like the love and the passion that you guys have for your cars. And so this is totally a different type of experience. And also too, this experience is going to wear off in about 6 months versus like your car is you know, it's a sight to see.
Yeah.
Right? Year round. This is hype. I mean, partially why I'm also trying to get your reaction, trying to see what it's like to drive for the first time, because I know people want to know what it's like to drive in a Cybertruck for the first time.
Yeah, you know, the thing is Tesla's stock suspension, it can, you can feel it, right? I'm shocked with how smooth this ride is. And it's a stock suspension, or, you know, however it's built, and it's awesome, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, look at all these people. They're probably going to be like, what the heck is that? Look at them. Cameras out.
Funny, there's the Bellagio right there. I think we're about to go see what's going on over there. Well, Eric, again, so thank you so much for your time. Make sure if you're on Instagram, are you on X as well?
I am on X.
Okay,
yeah.
So we're gonna put, I'll make sure Eric gives me all of his handles. Please give him some love, and really just like for what he does for the community. I mean, people spending the type of time and love putting this type of effort into their cars to make it look absolutely fabulous is, you know, it takes a community to do it, and you guys are tackling a different aspect of it, right? Like my club, we build the community overall,
yeah.
right? You guys are obviously tackling the car show, which is a completely different beast, showing that cars can be performance and all that.
No, and you know, the car show scene is warming up to Teslas, you know, where they're more open to having a best EV category, because there's a lot more modified Teslas, and so, you know, over time people are warming up, which is great. But yeah, no, overall, I appreciate you letting me drive this thing, and it's amazing piece of art, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and the great thing too about the community, right, is, you know, we've met a couple times, you know, and so just the fact that it's like, hey, and actually you were in Northern California, so the funny thing is that the fact that you're here,
yeah. And
I was looking through stories today. I saw your post about Bellagio, like your photo.
Yeah.
Then I was like, are you in Vegas?
Yeah. You at first you were like, wait, how long have you been here? It's only been, my family and I, we moved out of California in December.
Dude.
And you know, it's been an amazing experience, but yeah, you know, stuff happens quick. It's been amazing, you know, and it's kind of cool because I get to be closer to, you know, all the Cali Creaming guys, and, you know, I still got like my buddy Chris that has a Y-body Model 3. Shout out to Swizz, you know, he's still in Sacramento.
Yep.
Josh, JMB Storm, you know, he owns Decent. Thick, he's up by Chico, above Chico. You know, I have a lot of buddies still in California, so yeah. Being here in Vegas, you know, it's only a 4-hour drive to SoCal compared to, it took like 9 hours to get from Sacramento to SoCal.
Really? But, that's right, obviously.
Yeah,
I mean, I just drove from San Jose to here.
Yeah. It does take longer, but, you know, it's nice because, you know, I'm in Nevada and it's the one state over, but no, I mean.
So I'm just going to stop you for a second. So this is crazy. So this guy noticed it. I'm zooming into him right now. He's literally right there. He's just pulling out his phone.
Oh, yeah.
we're taking, you know, he'll probably have a photo of a photo, but yeah, it's just, but yeah, no, so thank you again for your time today.
Look at this one. She's taking pictures.
Look at that. But yeah, this is, we're gonna get one more video of us driving by. Look at this. People are like, what? People also don't know how to drive either. They're like in their lane. So, but hey, we're in a Cybertruck for a reason. But yeah, thanks again for your time. Make sure to patronize Eric. We're gonna put all this stuff there. Shout out to the Ruined guys for all the stuff that they're doing for the community, especially, you know, for various aspects. And yeah, thanks again for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it. We'll see you guys at the next one.